Hazazon, Shaper of Sand, is a masterpiece from Outlaws at Thunder Junction. And if you just read the last sentence of all that text, when you cast a desert card, create 2 Naya Sand Warrior tokens. So that's what we're going to do. The Sand Warrior is 1/1, and then it says at the beginning of your turn, creatures you control get +X, where X is equal to the number of desert cards you control. Now, Outlaws at Thunder Junction gave us a whole stack of terrible desert lands, so I'm using legacy cards because there are loads of great deserts in Legacy. Because it doesn't have to be a support or a permanent. You can play spells, and that's what we're going to do. So let's get Hazazon down. You can see I've got Endless Sands, which brings a card back from exile. So let's exile something. Let's exile itself. There we go. Right, we'll get Hazazon down. There we go. So he's on the board. We need to make sure Greg doesn't kill him. Thank you, Greg. And now we've got some spells in our hand. And let's have a bit of fun with those. So spell is a desert spell, so I get 2 Sand Warriors. And there's a desert spell, so I get 2 Sand Warriors. Lovely. Right, so I think this is great in Legacy because potentially you... Did you see that? Flipping Fibblethip, you blew me, and he got rid of my Hazazon. Humph. Right. Anyway, I think you can loop this in Legacy, but let's come back to that. Naya Sand Warrior, it's rare. I've got 4 of them here. It's 1/1, but it's had a +1 boost. I'll talk about that in a second. It's white, red, and green, which is really unusual for a token, and has the creature type Desert Warrior, so Warrior's good. At the beginning of your turn, creatures you control get +X. X is equal to the number of desert cards you control. Well, I haven't played any desert lands, so it's actually counting itself as a desert card. So it's given itself a +1/+1 boost because I have exactly 1 desert card. So that's why that's happened. And I think in Legacy, because you've got all those wonderful green converters that are desert cards, you could loop a big old stack of these. Oops. There we go. The artwork is by Piotr Foksowicz from Poland, who's only done 19 cards in Magic, nothing to bother the scorers with. I had a look through Piotr's other artwork, and it is all very dark and gloomy and something you might find in your nightmare. So very much of the style, but I quite like this guy. He's very solid, isn't he? Naya Sand Warrior.